Give us the details then in terms of your current assessment of the state of the energy complex in Europe. How much of a challenge remains then?
Well, we have shown strong numbers in the first half year. This is driven by the fact that we see indeed less headwinds from the market and more tailwind when it comes to the energy transition.
Lately, Europe's economy is struggling with significant hurdles, as a severe energy crisis complicates operations for industries and businesses. Additionally, unrest over certain energy policies is causing social disturbances, akin to a major tempest brewing, with Europe positioned squarely at its epicenter. Rumors suggest that Germany and France, the eurozone's pillars, are encountering substantial hurdles. These obstacles could destabilize the eurozone, with Macron and Schulz grappling with economies that are just scraping by with 6% growth in 2023. Immediate concerns like inflation and stringent monetary policies contribute to the issue, yet the true shocker is the long-standing structural challenges in Germany and France. In Germany, the continent's economic leader, a recent reduction in growth forecasts has raised eyebrows, attributing the downturn to various factors. Germany battles a skilled labor shortage, excessive bureaucracy, rising interest rates, and investment delays in new ventures. Additionally, anticipated tax breaks for companies are stalling, further entangling the situation. From an initial projection of 1.3%, growth expectations have plummeted to merely 2% following a 0.3% economic retraction last year. Vice Chancellor Robert Habeck acknowledges Germany's sluggish recovery pace, characterizing the economy as navigating turbulent seas. Energy cost spikes, propelled by the absence of Russian gas, severely impact energy-reliant sectors and inflate consumer prices. Germany's export-centric economy, especially in automobiles and machinery, is also under strain from a slowdown in global trade. Long-term dilemmas surface as the European Central Bank's elevated interest rates hinder construction projects, and bureaucratic hurdles delay green initiatives. Intriguingly, the government hesitates to increase borrowing, adhering to a 2009 policy aimed at budget equilibrium, thus curtailing expenditure on digital and transportation enhancements. A proposed tax relief package, valued at 3.2 billion euros, sees approval from the lower house, yet faces opposition in the upper chamber, which favors reinstating a farm fuel tax break. This political standoff resembles a fierce tug of war, with neither side yielding. Meanwhile, France, with its notorious financial issues, signals alarm over its fiscal health. Both nations find themselves mired in a significant slump, intensifying their predicaments. The European Central Bank's efforts to curb inflation by reducing spending further complicates matters for enterprises and investment flows. France experienced a dramatic 7.8% reduction in construction activities in 2023. Additionally, the Eurozone's Purchasing Managers Index, PMI, for January 2024 plummeted to 47.9, indicating potential economic turbulence ahead. Not solely a fiscal concern, inflation escalates costs, dampening both domestic and international demand. Germany's dependency on exports means it feels the pinch acutely, especially with China reducing its purchases. Supply disruptions, particularly in energy due to the Ukraine-Russia conflict, exacerbate cost increases. Germany, finding itself at a crossroads, is even contemplating a return to Russian gas, a decision that is causing friction among its European allies. In France, the situation shares similarities, but with its own nuances. Although unemployment rates are showing signs of improvement, they still fall short of EU benchmarks. Additionally, France's propensity for heavy public spending is adversely affecting its economic health. Europe's ambition to embrace environmental sustainability faces significant roadblocks. The endeavor to reduce carbon emissions is encountering numerous challenges as energy costs soar, tripling the expense of conducting business. This has led over 70 industry leaders to consider abandoning their efforts. However, these top industry figures are collaborating to support a significant initiative aimed at maintaining European industry's global competitiveness while embracing eco-friendly practices. The initiative these leaders are rallying behind is the EU's ambitious Green Deal, which targets a drastic reduction of greenhouse gas emissions by 55% by 2030. They are committed to this goal as evidenced by a declaration signed in Antwerp, Belgium, where they outlined 10 crucial proposals. These include simplifying regulations, infusing more innovation into legislation, and adopting a unified investment strategy to simplify energy investment decisions. European industries are facing exorbitant energy costs, not just due to raw materials, but also because of regulatory fees. They are urging the next European Commission to prioritize projects that provide affordable, low-carbon energy sources like renewable and nuclear power, as well as to enhance the infrastructure for hydrogen and other clean energies. Liana Guda, leading the charge for Fuels Europe, calls for a European strategy focused on renewable fuels and products to achieve climate neutrality, insisting on European production. AEL Edgert from the Eurofer Steel Association advocates for a robust trade policy to ensure fair international competition. With the EU elections on the horizon, these industry leaders are keen on amplifying their demands. Farmers across Europe are spotlighting another crisis, openly expressing their grievances. EU ministers convened in Brussels, but farmers had other ideas, leading to confrontations with riot police using water cannons against protesters in Brussels. In Poland, farmers blocked a border crossing with Germany, while in Madrid, they protested with whistles, cowbells, and drums, all to challenge changes to the common agricultural policy and call for protection against unfair competition, notably from Ukraine due to free trade agreements. Now, if you like this video, check out this next video right here.